Hello there, Purple Banditos. Welcome back to our Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby version. I'm PurpleRodri. Today we are going to be soaring back into the sky and going after one of the few legendaries that remain here in the Hoenn region. Now this is very exciting. You actually need a Tornadus as well as another Pokemon, which is a Thundurus, which was actually given to me by a really nice guy. You know, Kenny has hooked me up with a lot of legendaries, and I just want to give you a big thanks for that. I really appreciate it when you guys help me out. It means a lot to me. So let's take to the skies and let's get this going. Then let's take this adventure to another level. So today we're going to be soaring back into the sky, and we're actually going to be looking for a clouded place like you can see right in front of us. That looks terrifying. Let's go ahead and soar right into it. It's pretty much how it was when we went after the other legendary in this trio. I'm not really sure what this trio is called, but I know that they're powerful and that it's going to be a bit of a tough battle. I'm actually a little bit worried about this one because I know that we won't be able to paralyze the Landorus, so it's just going to be a matter of weakening it, hoping for the best. I'm going to throw a quick ball immediately, and let's hope that we can catch it. Come on. No, not even close to sticking. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your week. It's a nice Friday, a nice, finish to the week. It's been a very, very long one. I feel like I've been catching legendaries this whole week, having to plan it out, here and there, just doing lots of things. I'm still waiting for the Street Pass to come. I've been carrying around my 3DS, trying to bump into someone who will give me the Eon ticket so I can go ahead and catch, Latios/Latias, depending on your version. So hopefully I will bump into someone. I'm on like a university campus area, so I don't know how many people actually have it. I might just like drive around until I eventually get it, because I really don't know what else to do it, or maybe go into a GameStop or two and hope that I bump into people that actually have it. I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do for it. Or I think I actually have one friend of mine, a good friend of mine. I've known him since like 6th grade, and I think he might actually be my best shot at it. I haven't talked to him yet, but I feel like if anyone has the Eon ticket, it's him. So I'm going to try to reach out to him and be like, yo, man, do you want a Street Pass? I really need this so I can catch all the legendaries. And once we're done with that, we're pretty much done. We're actually very, very close. And it's exciting. It's always fun when an adventure is, nearing its end, when the road is almost done. I still do have a lot of training to do. So I am going to ask you guys for suggestions on training, because that's pretty much all that's left. I want to make sure, I get a lot of XP, get us to a very good level, and have enough money to be prepared to take on the Elite Four, because I know how dangerous they're actually going to be. I know that this is one of the last few moments we're going to have to prepare, so I'm just getting a little nervous for it and getting pretty excited, for the conclusion of it, to finally take on the Elite Four one last time. Come on, right here? No. All right. I feel like this guy is going to be a lot harder to catch. I don't know how long it's going to be to catch this guy, but who knows? Yesterday I mentioned a little bit about time traveling and if I would go to a different place or do things differently. And, last night I actually went with a friend of mine, and we went to go and watch Project Almanac, which I don't know if you guys have watched it. It's like this time traveling thing, and it just really like hit me at home, because it was, what I was just talking about. Like, if you time travel, what would you do with it? What kind of things would you do? And these people like go back. They win the lottery, even though, like, they mess up the numbers. They only get 5 out of the 6. I don't know how you mess that up. And they go to, like, a concert they want to, and they, like, relive moments they want to. And it's pretty crazy. It's pretty trippy. It makes you think. But then it also makes you realize, like, the consequences that can come from it. How life can completely change. So I don't know if I had the chance to time travel after watching that, if I would take it. I mean, honestly, yeah, I would take it. I feel like a lot of you guys are probably on the same page. From the comments you left me, you would probably take the time traveling route too. I honestly would probably do it. Somehow it would go terribly wrong, and I'd have to eventually cancel it out. But, I think we all have those things in life we would love to go back and maybe redo. Maybe you have a moment in your childhood that you had a lot of fun with. That, if you could somehow become that age again and live it again, you would love to. Or maybe there was just a moment that wasn't that good, and if you could go back and, help yourself and fix it, you would too. There's so many things that you could do with time travel. I've just been thinking so much about it. It's kind of crazy, if you could go back and change one thing, how much it could, like, affect your life. I know I've had moments in life where I look back and I'm like, whoa, imagine if I hadn't gone, I played this game that day. Oh, imagine if I didn't go to class that day, like how much different life could be. Life could be different off of one little instance. You could be listening to this and it just triggers some series of events. Like, you go and tell someone, you're like, hey, I care about you, and it just leads to a nice conversation, which leads to something, and it just you know, it's crazy. I think that's why you got to live life in the moment, because you never know which of the moments make life important. And just something that has kind of been resonating in me, I guess, since I started, you know, watching all of this time traveling stuff in The Flash and Project Almanac. It makes you think. It really makes you think, like, yo, you need to live life in the moment, because you never know, you know, what that moment's gonna do. Just food for thought there. Just some things I had to get off my mind. You know, the time traveling thing with Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina kind of brought me back to that too. It's just crazy. You know, it's a really crazy and random thought, which I thought I would share, because maybe you guys would like to share a moment with me. You guys want to tell me? I love reading your comments. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, I wouldn't have as much fun as I actually do. I love having the chance to reach out and to listen to you and to read your comments, and I hope you guys just really know that. I really mean it. You guys mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. It's so much more fun feeling like I'm playing a game with friends and just talking about silly things that are on my mind than it would be to play on my own. Like, if you guys don't know, this is my first time going through all this here with Landorus, all these legendaries, you know, rebattling the Elite Four. This is a first time thing for me, and it's really nice to get to share this experience with you guys. You know, this isn't one of those things that I would travel back in time for. I really do enjoy, you know, just talking about random things and just going on about life and seeing where life takes us. I think that's very good. And with that, wow, very nice, good timing. Gotcha, Landorus was caught. And that was actually really good timing. So, you know, guys, sometimes in life, you just got to go with it, and, you know, time works itself out. So that was a very easy catch. I expected a little more from it, but I am not complaining. Registration is complete. Lands visited by Landorus grant such bountiful crops that it has been hailed as the Guardian of the Fields. The Guardian of the Fields. So let's go ahead and give, you know, this Landorus a fitting nickname. So we're going to go ahead and call it Fee for Fields. There we go. With that, Landorus has been transferred to the PC, and it looks like we are done with another legendary Pokemon for today, guys. So awesome. That was a very easy catch. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but I'm glad it didn't. Next time, we will continue from here. Cross your fingers that I can get Eon Ticket, because if I get an Eon Ticket, all we have left is, you know, catching Gladio/Latias, depending on your game version. And from there on out, just a lot of training leading to the Elite Four. Make sure to give this video a like, guys. And if you guys have any tips, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. And thanks for watching. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.